Well, you talked about the core values of the CRM. We've talked about the integration between Selly and EverLogic a couple times. We touched on it, but I want to really kind of dig into that for just a moment. So how does all this work with EverLogic? When we're talking to our customers and we want them to sign up with Selly, for them, what is that value of having Selly on top of EverLogic and those two software working together?
Yeah, with my extensive background, in working with dealerships, I've seen many great systems that would have been very, very successful if they simply talk to each other. And when they don't, they become very cumbersome. Then our staff doesn't want to use those tools because when I'm having to type everything over 2 or 3 times, I'm prone to errors, customers in front of me, therefore it's very cumbersome and it just becomes a problem. So being able to click just a few buttons in the system, and the way our work integration with EverLogic works is simply in the EverLogic workflow, there's a button for Selly CRM that we click on, it opens, and then I can search for a customer where EverLogic basically extracts that customer from Selly and pulls it right into EverLogic for the workflow that you're used to today. So, I always say the benefit is not just the speed, but it's the accuracy. When you combine that with the features like I mentioned, our driver's license scanner, that customer's name and information is coming right in. And something that I always hated when I worked in a dealership is having to recontract a deal because F&I misspell somebody's name. We've all dealt it. It's all frustrated, and half the time it costs us money. But when you use this great workflow in just mere minutes, all of that information is transferred for really just a first-class workflow.